Unfocused.
That's
Yeah. All right, I'm T.
I am AJ Twist.
And yeah, this is Unfocused Podcast. Podcast about music, video games, comics, nerd stuff,
Anime.
whatever we
Stuff.
want it to be. Damn
Manga.
it. Panda.
This week's going to be E3.
Yeah, that's the main focus. The first half, we're going to give you a little of our basic episode like we always do, but the second half will be strictly E3 news.
Yeah, and we said episode 186, right?
Yes, sir. The Polytoad episode.
Polytoad.
And for little things to know, don't forget, we are live right now on twitch.tv/collision28, so you can watch us live.
That's right. Or maybe you're watching us live on YouTube. And if you want to do that, you want to subscribe to us there on youtube.com/unfocusedpodcast.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways.
Yeah, so Unfocused Week, you want to hit me, AJ?
Focus Week. Yeah, last week we were kind of weak on news, in case anyone was wondering. So that's why. And then I knew E3 was coming out. That's why I was so weak on news.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have an episode, so.
Yeah, exactly. Because E3 was coming out. That's why we had no news.
Yep.
Anyways, but what I did on my spare time was... Actually, I don't think I did anything last Thursday. Cloak and Dagger.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, Cloak and Dagger is out.
What do you think?
It's on Hulu, so I got lucky.
It's on Hulu? I thought it was going to be on free. Oh, okay.
It is on Freeform.
Never mind.
Freeform.
I didn't realize what I said.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
But yeah, so I was like worried too. I'm like, oh man, I hope I can stream it somewhere because I'm not trying to, watch actual TV and shit.
Or get the Freeform app. Fuck that shit.
They have an app?
Yeah, bro. I'm like, fuck that shit. And it has like nothing on it. It has like.
I bet.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck that.
But yeah, so it's on fucking Hulu. I was like, fuck yeah. So I watched the first two episodes that were there, and pretty good. I'm liking it so far. It's kind of slow to build up like what their actual powers are, because as someone who doesn't know the characters, like I'm trying to figure out like what exactly are your powers.
That's exactly what I was gonna ask you. But since you don't know, that's even better though. That's good though, because I can get like I wanted to get your opinion of it without knowing what their powers are.
But yeah, I mean, so far so good. I think, and then they announced this like years ago, right? Or it feels like years ago.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago. They've been talking about this for a while.
And we actually saw like a trailer like last year, right?
Yeah, early last year.
Yeah,
and I didn't see any footage I saw from that old one anymore.
Yeah, I think they might have changed something, because I swear there was a scene with them reaching to each other, like kind of how they met and how they got the powers in the trailers. I think they might have changed that.
That makes sense.
Because we got that scene, but it wasn't them. It was them younger. Because it starts off with them as kids. But anyway, it's something to look into.
Definitely.
Check it out. I recommend it. They leave you on good cliffhangers. Seems pretty down to earth.
Is it more comparable to like Runaways or more like?
Yeah, I think it is. And then what was funny is was I looking into Cloak and Dagger? I was looking into Cloak and Dagger, and apparently there was a comic issue where the Runaways meet up with Cloak and Dagger.
What?
Yeah, like I think the Avengers sent out Cloak and Dagger to go capture or something with the Runaways. I don't know.
Oh, I think that does happen. You're right.
Yeah, so I kind of ran across that, like going through like Wikipedia, just looking up Cloak and Dagger like history, and I was like, "Whoa, what?"
Yeah, it'd be a great setup because they're about the same age. Like that's
yeah, cool. They are, and Freeform is Cloak and Dagger, and then Hulu. Okay, I guess is not too much. I mean, I guess they can. I don't know, but like crossover and all that. But anyways, watching that. Also, I started watching this show. This is, I guess you can say it's nerdy in a way, if you want to like put it into unfocused terms and why I'm talking about. I started watching this reality game show called Forged in Fire. Oh yeah, is the one about the knives? Yeah, when people like come together, they're ironsmiths and they compete and they make weapons and shit. And it's fucking dope. I thought it was going to be like, okay, you got like these contestants at the beginning. It's a whole season about them. No, every episode is a different set of contestants. Yeah. I saw it, and I saw them forging their shit, and then they had to go through like a course where they kind of cut through a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, so they have like 3 hours to like make a knife. And then, just to make the basic skeleton of the knife. And then they have another 3 hours to actually like finish off the knife and give it a handle. And then the host or judges put it through some tests. Normally is regarding like cutting or chopping something or slicing something, or just seeing how it can withstand itself by going through something crazy.
I remember one of the crazy things was like they did a big ass ice block. They got to fucking cut
through. They do that every so often. Yeah,
that's fucking hard because that shit will chip down your blade eventually.
Yeah,
you know?
And they look at that too. They chop down some ice real quick and they look at the blade real quick. Like, oh yeah, your blade held up, or your blade chipped here. You know, so it's pretty crazy. And you learn some shit. You know, and then once they get down to like 2 contestants after going through all that, those 2 contestants had to build something big. And the first thing they did in the first episode was a Japanese katana. And then they do other shit like battle axes or like Spartan swords.
Wait, what?
Yeah, every episode ends up with 2 contestants having to build something big.
Oh, what? I didn't see that much of it.
Yeah, it's like that's what happens at the end.
Damn, I want to see this. Okay, what is it called again?
Forged in Fire.
I need to watch a whole episode.
Also on Hulu. Yeah. So yeah, if you're into like reality show things or just fucking like just weaponry shit in general, it's pretty dope. And then also one of the judges is a martial arts expert who specializes in blade weaponry and blade combat.
Yeah.
So he's always up there like, you know, fucking doing some crazy ass shit, doing
like
some
seeing
moves.
how it really could work like for like a real fight.
Yeah, and the whole thing is like it's not based on how your thing looks, it's how it performs in battle or in like, you know, as a weapon.
Yeah, cuz dude, when I saw the guy who was like winning was like this super country Texas dude with like a just like straight up blade. And I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
But he was winning, bro. Like, his shit was cutting through everything and not getting chipped. Like,
the craziest thing was this one Filipino dude. He looks, I don't know, I can't describe exactly but if you saw him, you'd be like, okay, he's one of those type of people. Like, those type of, like, don't give a shit type of people.
Oh, like, fuck it.
Yeah, like, kind of fuck it type of mentality. But he also has, like the way he makes his shit is old school style, where he doesn't really use any machinery or electronic shit. He does everything old school.
Oh.
So yeah, he knows how to use the modern day shit, but he tries not to. He tries to keep it straight traditional. And when he actually got to the finals, and it was a battle axe they had to build, and he built his shit. It looked so ghetto the way he built his shit, but it won.
What the fuck? Yeah. Hey, fuck it, man. Like you said, fuck it. You know?
Yeah, but no, it comes down to like how does it perform, not how does it look, how does it perform. And his shit performed fucking awesome and shit, but it just looked fucking like ghetto as fuck though. But I mean,
Forged in Fire.
But yeah, but pretty dope show if anyone's interested in that type of shit. It's pretty dope. And then the other thing I did was so there's this place called Arcade Shock. Oh, actually, I have a fucking bag right here because they're only open on certain days, but they have like they build arcade, they mod arcade sticks and all that. Oh. They sell fucking everything for arcade sticks, and they have a Instagram that I've been following for a while, so I can see what they mod and what they have to sell and all that. And sometimes they show up at events and stuff like that. Anyways, on their Instagram, they announced like, oh yeah, we have our shop that's going to open in Torrance in Southern California.
You made the trip?
And I made the trip out there. But they're only open like 2 or 3 days out of the week.
Oh,
so,
they're like a specialty store.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then so like every time like they're open, like I luckily I realized it before I actually went because I was gonna go one day and like let me see when they're open, where they're actually at, and then I saw they're only open 3 days a week. I'm like, oh okay, I'm not gonna go today because they're not open today.
It's a good thing you looked before.
Yeah, good thing I looked, yeah. And then I got lucky this Saturday that I didn't have to go into work because shit got canceled and shit. So I was like, okay, so I have a free day today to do whatever. And they're open. I'm like, I'm going down there today because I need an arcade fucking board so my arcade stick could work on the PS4 for Evo. Because my old board doesn't work on PS4.
Oh, fuck, we gotta... Let's buy our Evo shit right after this.
I'm going to do it this weekend. My ticket and all that.
Okay.
Signing up and all that.
I'm probably do it tonight. I need to do it because I'm gonna forget about it.
Yeah, but anyways, I got the board. I took it. It has a small ass little shop too. Like when you walk in there, as soon as you walk in, 2 feet in front of you is a counter.
Right.
Yeah, just enough for the door to open, and then it's like they have a counter just full of shit inside of it, like a glass case and all that. And that's it. That's all it's in there. That's all you can do. And then they have a back room though where they have people actually working and modding shit, and that's where they keep their inventory and stuff. But the front room is just to show off some basic shit. They have a little arcade machine there, little what do you call it? SNK Neo Geo machine. Looks pretty dope. Anyway, I walked in there and they're kind of surprised to see me, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm looking for a board," and then I tell them what I wanted. They found it, got it, bought it, took off, and then I start working on this. Since I got the board working. I tested it. I put it in my old box, but I want to build a new.
Like a little map, like how you're gonna do it.
Yeah, but I want to build a new box though. And then I want something a little more ergonomic too for my arm. So I was thinking of all these different things I can possibly do. And then so I went to like the dollar store and I bought like a foam board so I can make a model of what I want to do before I actually go buy wood and everything. So I know how much I'm going to need and all that. And I made up this little model. So it has like a little slant to it, like a little angle on it.
Oh, that's
fine. So my arm can rest a little bit better. A little straight box up here just to hold the main box, so the main board and all that. And then all down here is just going to be hollow except for the buttons and wiring. And it splits out.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like a fucking transformer.
My bad.
So, and then I got everything to scale and everything, so it should work out just like this. So if I ever get like my arms start getting tired, I can just spread it out so my arm's a little more spaced out, you know.
Yeah.
Or if I want to travel, just close it up and it's good to go, you know.
That's pretty cool.
And then the way I did it, like I made sure that the wires can pass through and reach the main board and all that.
You gotta put a compartment in there so you put the games in there too.
Yeah, I was thinking like, what can I do with this extra space in between?
I knew you would think that. That's what I thought you would say.
But I want a name for it now too. I was thinking like maybe Grimlock or something like that. I don't know.
Hey man, don't show that out too easily. Someone will steal your fucking content.
Right. But I have all these measurements and stuff like that. So I'm ready to buy wood and all that. And we have a new follower, so thanks for the follow. Right. But yeah, so that's the next project that I'm gonna be working on.
Cool.
I think.
Is it for your Unfocused week?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. For mine, I've been catching up on Jessica Jones. Luckily, about halfway through season 2.
Okay, good.
I like it a lot.
So, did you find the big mentioning thing?
No.
That connects to Avengers. You haven't heard it yet?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay,
you said I would know if I heard it, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm on like episode 6 or 7.
All right.
I haven't heard it yet.
Okay, so do you know who the main villain is right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's not
I guess we could talk about it because I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it by now.
No, we can't talk about it because someone had mentioned that we talk about things too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've been getting some feedback.
I thought we got spoiler music though.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll talk more about it later. But I'm liking it a lot. Okay. It's dope. Right. Some people told me it slows down in the second half, but I mean, I'm on first episode of the second half technically, and I don't think it's slowing down at all. I like it.
Yeah, it jumps into like a flashback. I think it's like a whole flashback episode. I think. I
think I saw that.
You just saw that? Okay.
Yeah, I think I just not this one, but the one before.
You should have seen it by now, or at least the thing I've been mentioning.
My bad.
Oh, another one.
I'll have to look into it more carefully. We'll talk.
That's what I need on the board. Another one. I need some DJ Khaled on this board.
All right. But yeah, so Jessica Jones has been the main thing. While we're talking about Marvel, the Vans Marvel release came out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've been buying shit for it because I'm a fucking nerd. And this is my favorite thing so far. This is a Captain Marvel backpack.
Yeah, it looks pretty dope.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's funny. Like camera the size of freeze when we're showing
right
off
there,
shit.
you know,
right on story time.
You know, but it's really frustrating this whole Captain Marvel thing because they have Captain Marvel shoes that are fire, and they only made it for women. So all the guys are buying.
That's sexist.
Yeah, right. No. It is. Well, because we're all talking about gender equality. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, all the large women's sizes are disappearing because the guys want them too. Because they're pretty dope. Even though they say they're for women, they look gender neutral. And so like
as it should.
They should.
Come on.
But so guys
it's 2018.
It's 2018, guys. Guys are buying up all the large women's size, and now the women that are bigger feet or whatever, they can't get the Captain Marvels. And Vans refuses to make more. And so they're like, how is this for the women if the women aren't getting it, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, that's really the only problem with the line is the whole Captain Marvel drama. Everything else is awesome.
Well, some of the stuff are for kids, though, too. Like the Groot ones.
Yeah, I was just mad. The Groot ones and the Spider-Mans.
And there's some dope-ass Spider-Man.
The ones I got for Angelina. Like, dude, I was so mad they didn't have an adult version of it.
Yeah, and then there's also because they have a shoe for women that's all the female characters on the shoe, but it's black and white on the women's size. But as a kid's size, it's all colored in. It's like,
and the colored one looks dope. Yeah. I saw it. I was like, damn.
And then I figured out that multicolored one, you know, it has the wings on the side, but that was just Thor.
It's the Avengers.
It's Avengers, yeah. Because it has Thor's things on the side. The tongue is Iron Man. The bottom is like Hulk, I think.
And then the back is Captain America.
The back is Captain America.
And then the inside is purple. This is probably Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, I got Leslie the Avengers. That's what she has.
Oh, nice.
Did you know they have names? All the shoes have names?
Oh, I would think so.
Look at the Carol Danvers.
Oh, okay, nice.
The, I think they're called the Wakandas.
Oh, nice. Oh, those look dope though. If I were to buy any of them, it would be those. But I don't like gold, and I wouldn't rock them because there's gold on it.
It's so little though, bro. Dope. I know. Yeah. I hate gold too, but I was like, man, I think I would rock that. My sister bought them in the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she did. For me, I didn't see any of the shoes that I loved, so I just got the fucking Spider-Man sandals here. Nice. You can see. Another cool thing to know about this whole Vans thing is it's all the old school old school Jack Kirby style. So it's like the comic book looking shit. It's not like the new comics or like the movies.
MCU.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been pretty dope. I recommend you jump on it. It came out June 8th. A lot of them are starting to sell out of shit. So
yeah, when I heard that, I just imagined Vans being like,
"Surprise, motherfucker!"
For real, dude. I feel like I only heard about it because Captain Marvel's so huge right now.
Yeah.
And like I was trying to figure out. I love Miss Marvel. I've been trying to understand how she became Captain Marvel for like 2 weeks now. Because I guess I just gotta buy the fucking books now.
Yeah.
Apparently no one's gonna tell me. So anyway, but I was just looking up Miss Marvel shit, and I fucking saw Vans Captain Marvel's blah blah blah, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I saw the whole line, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it either.
But I think they keep hush hush on this every time because I didn't know about the Charlie Browns or the Tribe Called Quest.
Charlie Brown. I watched Kill Bill this week too.
Charlie Brown song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you saw the Tribe Called Quest ones that came out too, right?
Yeah, you showed me those. Yeah.
They're dope as fuck. They sold out faster than the Marvels did, dude.
Yeah, I bet.
Can't even get them anymore.
Yeah,
but
Nintendo shit's gone too right now too. So
that's
like
long
that's
gone.
been gone, but like. Yeah, like I like how Vans. I love Vans, and I like how they're doing all these fucking mashups.
And it's cool because I love their style of shoes. Like if I was gonna pick any brand to do shit like this, it would be Vans, and it is Vans. I'm like, that's fucking cool.
Oh, speaking of like brands and like gaming shit, Nike Airs, fucking PlayStation shoes. Actually,
What?
I should bring up a picture of that so you can see them.
Nike Air PlayStation shoes.
Yeah, so Nike. Oops, because I saw this going around too. Because Markman, who's big in the fighting game community, fucking loves shoes, and he fucking picked these up. But yeah, these are.
Damn.
So yeah, we're
Those
also
look
missing out on
sleek,
this.
bro. Those
Those
are
the back
dope. What? Put that for the people to watch, man.
The people.
Oh, alright, that's badass. So other than that,
But yeah, so it's fucking shoes and gaming, man, crossing over like crazy, and just nerd stuff in general, actually, because Marvel shit.
Because the Marvel shit had backpacks and shirts and shit too.
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
hats. Like I got a lot of stuff. I might resell some of it. I might keep it all. I don't know yet. But I bought a bunch excess. So other things, Unfocused week. There's only one other thing. I've been watching Tokyo Ghoul season 3. Anyone who follows this show knows I fucking love that show. But something pissed me off.
Uh-oh.
Because I found out about it.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, right before the season 3. Oh wait, you might want to give my music for this, man.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's like that,
all right.
dude.
Wait, before you get into it, I just want to mention real quick. Cuckoos flew the nest over one. I'll only just call it Cuckoos from now on in chat. Said, didn't the original Captain Marvel give Carol Danvers his powers?
Yep.
Or her
And
powers?
he's the first Captain Marvel, which is why the fucking
Marvel.
shoes should have been gender neutral, because there is a guy Captain Marvel. I'm not going to get into that.
With the same outfit, no?
Same outfit, same colors, same logo.
Yeah.
You know what? The more we make sense out of it, the more angry I get. Let's talk about something else. I'm going to get angry about something else.
Right. It's two things we're going to get angry about today, huh?
Yeah.
You look like at this knowledge, so why you such a dick? You walk around like an attention on thing they say. Round for a ride, got it.
Dick moves. Dick moves. You make me sick.
All right, I'm super fucking pissed because, especially if you've been watching Unfocused for a while, I fucking love Tokyo Ghoul, and so, I've been watching this third season. Okay, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm so confused at what's going on, but I'm reading what people say about the manga and like, oh, don't worry, you're supposed to be confused because it's a time skip, right? I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I feel like I'm too confused. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I don't know anything that's going on right now. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I just Googled it just cause. And so I found this fucking YouTube video that explains the creators, a week before season 3 came out, said, oh, season 2 is not canon. You have to read the manga to know what happened between season 1 and season 3. The fuck?
So season 2 was like filler or some shit?
Basically. And so I was like, wait a minute. That shit gave me such a headache. I was like, wait, what? And so I'm like, so there's no animated version of what I need to see to watch this season? That's what that means. There's nothing.
So for season 3 to make sense, you have to go to the manga.
And they said that specifically.
Wow.
And I was like, what the fuck? And I started investigating this. And apparently season 2 has only like a third of the story that needs to be told in the actual books season 2, Okay. And so I started, I watched I got mad, so I just watched a YouTube video telling me what I need to know.
Right.
And all these important fucking things were happening in what was supposed to be season 2 that they just didn't do in the fucking anime.
Wow.
I'm so pissed. I almost don't even want to keep watching it. I'm so mad. And then fucking like a little bit later, like the creator had put out a comment saying he's so mad about how the anime was handled. He's like, dude, these guys fucked it up from day one. He's like, I had to bitch at them to make season 1 work right.
That's crazy.
He's like, I left them alone for season 2 and they fucking made their own story and just fucked everything up.
Seriously.
So I'm like, damn, dude. Like,
and then didn't even go back and like fix it. Like the season 3, like okay, we're just gonna continue. Like what?
Keep in mind, it's been 2.5 years since season 2 ended.
Oh man.
They could have made an OVA explaining
At
what
least,
you're supposed to know since then.
That would be cool. That'd be a good way to fix it.
They have to, bro. And so one of my pieces of news, which I'm just gonna give it to you now, is that season 4 for Tokyo Ghoul got greenlit. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? This really doesn't make any sense.
What's it gonna be? Are they gonna fix it?
Well, the reason it doesn't make sense to me, it took them forever to greenlight Tokyo Ghoul season 2, and Tokyo Ghoul season 1 was awesome, stuck to the story, and it was badass. People were begging for it. They're like, "Where's season 2?" You know?
Yeah.
And they finally put it, and it wasn't even the canon story. And then so now 3's out, and we get greenlit before season 3's over. Season 4 is coming out. I'm like, where the fuck were you guys at when we needed you?
Seriously.
like, dude.
Man.
So that's my dick move today. I'm really pissed at, I think it's Toei, the company that's doing the Tokyo
Hopefully
Ghoul
they don't
anime.
do that with Kenshin. Like Kenshin starts up with this new manga as an anime, and I was like, what happened to Jinsu? You know, or what's it called?
Yeah, Jinshu. Yeah, you said it right. You said it right.
Okay, yeah.
But see, you know, I now already seeing how bad the Kenshin anime has been handled as well, it's very similar to Tokyo Ghoul. I feel like there's no way for them to save it now.
But luckily, Kenshin's anime just stopped.
Yeah, that's true. They made a bullshit season and said, oh, we're just going to call it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Tokyo Ghoul, watch it if you want. I'm mad at them. I don't even know if I'm going to finish watching it. If I can take the energy to read the manga, I'll fucking watch it. Yeah. But,
Do it.
all right.
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's jump into the news then.
Yeah, before we do that, once again, this is a Collision 28 production. I don't think I said that at the beginning. Like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube stuff. Follow us on Twitter at Unfocused28. Subscribe to us in iTunes. Listen to us through collision28.com. Email us for anything, unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com, which I
Anything and
haven't checked in a
everything.
while.
Anything
And
and
oh yeah, we have an Instagram. Do you do at for Instagram? I think you do it. Unfocused Podcast is what it is though. So check us out there. I post random shit there, just like fun shit that we would probably talk about and joke about or pass around to each other.
I like that. I like that. That's a cool way to use it.
So yeah, because I always have these like gaming, like anime, like memes and stuff that I just save to myself and maybe show off to like you guys later on. I was like, I should have a place to save all this, and I was thinking about too, like maybe we should start an Instagram for Unfocused. I was like, oh, I'll just put those two together.
No, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. Let's
Yeah.
all right.
So yeah, if you ever see anything memey, something funny that we joke about like on the show and stuff, just pass it along, or maybe I'll give you the fucking login for Instagram for the Unfocused Podcast. So you just post whatever you want whenever. But anyways, with all that said,
Okay.
this is the news. The news.
All right. So, I'll kick us off.
Yeah.
George Lucas made an interesting comment this week.
Oh, that's another thing I watched. The Toys That Made Us is a cool little documentary thing on Netflix.
What is that?
It's like there's 8 episodes. I think that's it. That's going to be, but it's about it's like a documentary type of thing where every episode is about a different set of toys. And the first episode is about all the Star Wars toys and how it came to be and all the little difficulties they had to struggle with all the way up into the present. So and they do like Transformers and Barbies and like even Hello Kitty they talk about too.
All the big name ones, huh?
Yeah, so dope thing to go check out if you're interested in toys and just history of stuff like that. Anyways, so
Alright,
what did
so-
George Lucas say though?
George Lucas had made a comment earlier this week saying that he's tripping out a little bit on the backlash of Last Jedi.
Oh,
Not that he loved it.
Now he's saying something.
Well, check it out.
After Solo comes out, he's like, by the way, Last Jedi.
Oh yeah, well you
Let's
know,
go back 6 months ago.
Yeah, let's go back a little bit. You know, he's all right. He didn't say he hated it. He said, you know, it's not what I was gonna do. He's like, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it either. He's like, but the backlash is like tripping me out. Like how much people really don't like it, right?
Yeah, I think he did say something about like he didn't hate it or he didn't like it. I think he mentioned that before.
Which is saying a lot because he went out of his way to say how he really didn't like Force Awakens.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, Force Awakens.
Yeah, he didn't like. No, he didn't
Wait.
like that shit. Last
Oh,
Jedi.
I got him flipped. Never mind. Okay, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
go on.
Well, he's doesn't hate Last Jedi, but he's okay with it. You know, he's like he's not happy because it's not what he would have done. But he went on record to say he's actually glad he didn't do what he was gonna do, because I guess secretly he had a story for 7, 8, 9 being about this microbacterial world.
Metachlorians.
Metachlorians. Well, specifically about this group called the Wills. And the Wills were mentioned for the first time in the actual Star Wars movies in Rogue One.
Oh my god, what's his name again?
Who?
The producer guy that we're talking
George
about?
Lucas.
George Lucas. Oh my god, I can't remember his name right now.
Trippin'.
Oh my god.
So anyway, he's talking about, so the Wills are something that was mentioned way back in the early drafts of Star Wars and the first talks of Star Wars. The movie was going to be called The Legend of the Wills. Or the Legend of Luke Skywalker told by the Wills. That's what this was supposed to be called. And the Wills are supposed to be like this ancient thing that kind of keeps tabs on the Jedi shit and the Force and all that stuff, right? Like,
okay.
And apparently, this whole movie was going to be about the Wills, and it was going to be a surprise that they are the Metachlorians.
Wow.
They feed off of the Force, and they direct the Force. Which, you know, we do know that. That's been given to us.
Yeah.
But his whole set of movies was going to be about that. And he's like, I'm so glad I didn't get to keep it. He's like, because people would, if they're mad about Last Jedi, they would have been fucking pissed about what he was going to do.
Episode 1. They were mad about Metachlorians to begin with.
Yeah, exactly.
So why do a whole trilogy based off of it?
Because he said that's what was going to be needed to make everything make sense. I guess he had a plan, you know? But he was like, I'm glad I didn't get to make it because people would have fucking blew up on me about that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny that even George Lucas is surprised. And even he's like, shit, my movie probably would have been less well received, you know? And everyone says they want the fucking George Lucas 789, you know? Like
yeah.
Nah, don't hold your breath, man. You guys may not want that shit. All right.
That's
AJ,
crazy.
you got some news?
Yeah. So, to kind of follow up on something we talked about like last couple episodes, that Steam Link thing, there's an app that Steam was going to put out that would allow you to, like, you know, I think it's on Android, that would allow you to connect to your Steam library on a computer that's in your network at home on your Wi-Fi and let you stream it onto your portable phone. So you can play whatever game you have in your library on your phone, just kind of streaming it. It's being used like as a TV pretty much. And it was supposed to come out for iOS, right? Mm-hmm. And it got stopped. Actually, it was out for like a day or two, and then it got taken off because Apple took it off for reasons because they said it was going against their policies or whatever for putting apps on the App Store there.
Really?
And everyone was like, "What the fuck? Like, what is it not? What is it doing, or what is it not doing that goes against their policies? You know?"
Yeah.
And the only thing and Apple hasn't said anything yet. No one said anything about it, but everyone kind of came to the conclusion that, well, since Steam has a Steam store, and Apple demands that anytime you sell something through an app on their iOS system through iTunes and all that, that they must get a 30% cut of the app sales or any type of sales. And then so since they notice, oh, Steam has a Steam store and they sell stuff there, you know, so we can't allow their app now on the thing. So that's why they took it off.
Okay.
At least that's what everyone's thinking is why. But through that Steam Link app, you're not supposed to be able to buy stuff. You're only supposed to be able to stream stuff through your network from a computer that has Steam already loaded on it. So everyone's like, what the hell? Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah, that's kind of a weird move, huh?
If you try out the latest Steam beta, the new chat is like Discord. Do you have a chat client now through the Steam thing? That's
I
cool.
didn't know that either.
But interesting how they're trying to, you know, bleed into Discord stuff. That's from chat by Cuckoos and chat, by the way. So thanks for that. That's interesting. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about. Just kind of follow up on that.
All right. So the sequel to The Shining. You ever heard of the movie The Shining?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've never seen it though.
It's pretty crazy. It's a horror. It's horror-ish.
Okay.
You know.
Isn't it like based off like some German shit or something like that?
It's based off a book, off a Stephen King book.
Okay.
And it's a horror movie. I don't want to say too much what it's about if you haven't seen it, but it's about a haunting of a building that they're living in. And
is it Shining?
No. Ironically. So Shining is having a sequel finally. What is this? 40 years after?
I don't know. Fuck, really?
Yeah, this is an 80s movie or 70s movie. It's old. Jack Nicholson was young in it.
Don't say 80s movie and say it's 40 years ago, dude.
I know. That hurts a lot, doesn't it? So it's coming out January 24th, 2020. And, you know, they've waited forever for the sequel. I don't know if it's going to be reiterating the book sequel or if it's actually a sequel to the Jack Nicholson movie. Because they're slightly different, you know. So I don't know what this is exactly. But I do know Ewan McGregor has been casted for this. And he basically follows the kid of the man who went crazy in the movie, and he's going back as an adult. I think that doesn't spoil anything. I think that was a really good non-spoiler way to tell you about
guess
that
so,
movie.
yeah.
Because you don't know what the fuck I was
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Perfect.
Apparently, there's a killer that goes crazy. At the very least, that's all I know now.
I didn't say he was a killer.
Oh,
I said
okay. Someone goes crazy
Yeah.
then.
You know? And so, so that'll be happening. Ewan McGregor's a great actor. He's also been Obi-Wan
Yeah,
Kenobi.
I was gonna say, like, is this gonna connect to Star Wars?
Imagine it's all linked as a fucking connected universe, shared universe with The Shining. The Shining is actually a version of the Force, you know.
Ew.
But yeah, so that'll be coming out January 24th, 2020. I mean, a lot of people just don't know what to expect from this because it's so far removed from the original, and the books are like so old too. But yeah, Ewan McGregor's in it. I like him, so maybe this won't suck.
Has he done anything since?
Oh yeah, he's been in a lot of shit.
Okay, I never knew.
Yeah, they're like not cool nerd shit like we like, but he's been in a lot of good movies.
Unlike
so
Anakin,
he's still getting paid, you know. Anakin ain't been in shit.
Yeah,
The last job he got was voicing Darth Vader in Rebels.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, that's the last job I heard of him doing.
The Shining connects to the Stephen King Dark Tower universe. Interesting.
Wait, what?
Think cuckoos.
Oh yeah, because Stephen King said all his universes are connected.
Oh wow.
Dark Tower, Shining, all of it supposedly is in the same fucking universe.
That's cool.
Which is stupid because they're just so far removed from each other. Like I guess you could say they're in the same universe, but whatever. It's a fucked up planet. Anyway, AJ, got some other news?
Yeah, just to kind of go back on like Star Wars and shit real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking since like Disney got the property and all that, and like been doing these Star Wars stories.
Yeah.
They've all been prequel to Return. What was the first one called? Episode 4. Oh,
Yeah, they've all been episode 4.
But the other
right?
prequel's that, right? Are they trying to be their own prequel trilogy to override?
Oh.
Episode 1, 2, and 3.
I don't think that. I do. Well, maybe. I don't
Maybe
know
low
for
key,
sure.
maybe.
Low key, maybe. But I do feel like they made it clear when they took over Star Wars and they were going to make Episode 7. That they said they want to clarify what was going on between Episode 3 and 4
yeah.
because it's such a blank spot, and
Yeah.
all of us were like, there were so many
It's a huge
inconsistencies with the time.
It's
and,
a huge time skip too. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they wanted specifically to like fix all that. So I feel like that's why they're making these Star Wars stories to kind of like clarify things and confirm things.
There was a huge gap between 6 and 7. Do you think they'll do that again later,
7.
like 5-10 years from now?
Well, I think episode. I mean, I don't like that they're doing a 10, but I think episode 10 will be very far removed from 9. I think it'll be a few years. Some people were saying it might even be in another galaxy.
So every
altogether.
trilogy has a big gap in between the beginning of the trilogy and the last of the last trilogy.
Yep.
So do you think they're always going to do Star Wars stories in between?
That'd be smart. I mean, I don't want them to do Star Wars.
As
stories.
far as them milking it and stuff like that, like
I don't want them to do Star Wars stories movies at all. But if they were gonna do it, they would keep using them to fill in the gaps. I think.
Yeah.
Because that way you can get references to characters you love already, and it keeps the nostalgia there, even though they're making new shit.
yeah.
All right. You got some news, or should I throw
Yeah,
something out?
no, I got the Comcast stuff, dude.
Oh,
like,
God.
the fuck?
No.
So Comcast, we talked about last time, came through, was like, yo, $60 billion for all the Fox property,
And
right?
Wait, so let me clarify that too, because when Disney offered Fox this deal, it's a combination of stocks and money.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, and
yeah,
so-
that's another thing, too.
Comcast copied them and offered them a higher deal with stocks and money. And if you guys were listening to us on Unfocused, I was saying it's not going to happen because for that to happen, Fox would have to cancel their deal with Disney.
Yep.
That is in the middle of being processed,
which
right now.
is like they're saying it's almost done.
Yeah, it's not far. Well, if they say yes,
That's what I heard last. So that it's actually almost done.
the process is almost done.
Yeah.
They could say no, but I doubt they'll say no. I think they would let it happen.
Right.
However, at the last minute, Comcast said, "All right, new deal, $65 billion.
Yeah, add an extra $5 billion more.
No stocks, all money,
all cash,
bro,
cash money.
And if you guys remember, I was saying the reason they wouldn't take a deal, even if it was more money, the reason I said they wouldn't take the deal, even if they had more money, was because the stocks got to go through and that has to be approved.
Yeah.
But now that they made it all cash.
And they also, I'm not sure if you heard this, but Comcast is also, because there's a contract right now going through with Disney and Fox right now, if that were to break, there's going to be a penalty that Disney has to pay. Or that Fox has to pay.
Yeah.
And Comcast is willing to pay that penalty as well. On
Whoa,
top,
I didn't hear that.
On top of the $65 billion, Which that canceling process is like another billion, like 1.5 billion or some shit like
Dude,
that.
they really don't want Disney to get this, huh?
No,
Damn, that's crazy.
fucking cock blockers.
So as I said before, Fox would be stupid to take the Comcast deal. Now the spectrum is flipped. They would be stupid not to take the Comcast deal now, which makes
Probably.
me sad. I'm pretty sure. Unless someone is telling them, hey, this Disney deal is done tomorrow. By the end of this weekend, this Disney deal is done.
Yeah.
If that's not the case, it's smarter to take Comcast, which is a burn to us comic people, because that means we'll never get Fantastic Four, unless Comcast wants to play ball with Marvel, but I doubt it.
Whoa, okay, so Cuckoo's over here in chat, loving the fucking concept he's bringing here. Apparently Disney is, at least this is what he's saying, apparently Disney is considering only picking up the Marvel properties now and giving the rest to Comcast.
Well, hey...
Okay,
yes,
that's good.
Please,
yeah.
Please, can that happen? But I don't think Comcast is going to let it happen. I think they're going to go for the win now.
I hope not. That'd be...
I think they're going to go for the win now, because they didn't think they were going to win this. Now they got a lock. Like, that's a clutch right there.
That'd be awesome. Like, that's all we want. As nerds, like...
Give us the fucking X-Men,
that's
bro.
all we want. That's the only thing that we're excited about with this whole deal with Disney and
we
Fox.
Don't care
we don't
if they
care
have
what
all
Disney
this
gets.
shit.
Yeah, we don't care about anything else Disney gets. We just want them to get the Marvel shit.
Yeah, give them Fantastic
That's all
Four.
we
Give
want.
us X-Men. Anyway... Oh, it's such a burn because, I'm pretty sure we're not going to get that Disney deal, bro. Look, I told you, when they made this offer, I wasn't scared. Now I'm scared. Like, bro.
And, like, freaking Feige over there is, like, he has plans. They all have plans to use whatever Fox has as, like, the Fantastic Four and X-Men and all that. And, like, they're planning it. They have plans. They know what they want to do. As soon as it goes through, they're going to go fucking crazy. But, man, Comcast is just trying to fucking... throw a wrench in that whole shit.
Well, on the plus side, he did say that he has alternative plans in case that deal doesn't happen. So that might make you feel a little better.
All right.
So he has basically.
But they're not gonna be as good. We know.
No, they won't be because they won't have the fucking mutants in it.
Yeah.
For sure they won't.
Anyways, what else you got, or should I go another one?
Real quick. Okay, I'll mention two things together. Infinity War broke the record of highest views on YouTube. The trailer is over 200 million.
Infinity War trailer?
Yeah, the trailer broke the record of YouTube trailers.
That's crazy.
200 million and climbing.
Wow.
Because everyone's hyped, fuck.
Yeah.
Whenever you can't see the movie on the spot, what do? You go fucking, I'm just going to look at the trailer again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
True.
Yeah, so that's one thing.
I would want to watch the trailer again just to see what the trailer showed us and then what was different from the actual movie.
Hulk.
Yeah, exactly, like Hulk.
Right? That's
straight up.
Me. So yeah, they're over 200 million views now. So look, they don't even have a number. Look, YouTube hasn't even put the number. They haven't even fucking put the count.
Yeah, they can't.
Because that's the most they've ever seen. So they're updating it right now.
They
probably.
Can't go over 200 million or count.
Yeah,
it's that program to go that high.
Fucking crazy. Okay, but other news, kind of related to Fox to Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Sony has taken Silver and Black off the board for their movies coming out. Which makes me fucking happy because everyone knows I hated that idea for a movie.
So no Black Cat movie.
No Black Cat and Silver Sable, but fucking good.
But
AJ.
they're pushing forward Sinister Six, right?
I hope not. Don't remind me. But I'm like, dude, I always thought no one cares about Silver Sable, and people only care about Black Cat when Spider-Man's involved. I was like, please don't make this movie. So I don't know that this movie is not going to be made though. It's taken off the board for now. Hopefully, it's off forever.
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. I don't know.
We'll see.
Please don't make that movie. Like, Sony really just doesn't know how to not go left with their shit. They just always fuck it up, dude. All right, AJ?
So, this might be different now that we saw some other news at E3, but there is a GameCube controller in the works for the Switch, and this is a picture that we gotten for it that they kind of showed us at some point, or that someone took, which looks like it's GameCube controller, and it has extra 3 buttons to make up for the extra buttons that are not on the Switch controller and all that. Mm-hmm. The USB port, or the USB cube thingy that's supposed to transmit or reconvert the GameCube controller to work with whatever, like on the Wii U and all that.
Right.
Should be working on the Switch now too, or at least pretty soon. But yeah, this is a picture of what we got. And then actually it was announced at E3 that yes, they are bringing it back, but it looks different than this though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
So I'm like second thinking this story now that I brought it up and looking at this picture now.
At least you brought it up. We can kind of discern and figure out. Maybe we'll get back to you next week to find out
Yeah, I
about
don't know,
that.
figure out what's going on with that. And then also, I was thinking too, wouldn't it be fucking dope if they can make like split this GameCube controller in half and make it into separate Joy-Cons that you can slide on to the actual Switch, so you can still like play like on handheld mode, but still have actual GameCube controllers on it, you know?
Yeah.
Like that was a concept that people were coming up with or thinking about when the Switch was first announced, that you know, you can slide off controllers. What if people made other controllers that work with the Switch that you can slide on, but that were actually different and not actual Switch controllers, but like different buttons or knobs or something like that, you know?
That's a good idea.
Like they should fucking do this. Like why not?
AJ, go work for fucking Nintendo already.
What I would like to do is fucking mod a Joy-Con to make it, to give it GameCube like functionality and stuff like that, or at least work like a GameCube controller.
Yeah.
If I had a 3D printer, that's what I would do.
That's the next
But
step.
anyways,
All right. My last piece of news.
I got one
before
more
we-
story too, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
My last piece of news before we jump into the music of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if you guys were present during an episode where we were talking about Dragon Ball Super and how it could
I don't think I was here. No, just kidding.
I'm sure you were here. You know, people have a lot of theories about how Dragon Ball Super could still connect to the shitty Dragon Ball GT show.
Oh,
and,
okay.
You know, because it's like, it sucks. And, you know, so basically Super is another path,
Yeah.
right? People are always still having theories about, like, how these could connect. Are they still on the same time? All this shit, right? Well, there's a new anime series coming out since Dragon Ball Super is not on the air right now. On July 1st, Dragon Ball Heroes will air. And this is a brand new anime. It's not going to be carried by Crunchyroll, which is weird. But it is made by,
Like then, not even eventually?
not even eventually.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Toei's making it, though, the same people who make Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, you know?
Okay.
So the weird thing about this show, I think this show was made to shut people up about connecting Dragon Ball GT and Super. Because this show is described as a non-canon Dragon Ball TV show. And from the trailer, the first thing you see in the trailer is Goku Blue and Super Saiyan 4 Goku fucking fighting. And I'm like, okay. Right away, like, when you see this trailer, they're trying to let you know, okay, forget about everything you
It's
know.
like a what if universe or something?
Basically, it's a whole season of a what if Dragon Ball universe. It's like, it starts off right away, and that's the first thing you see in the trailer is that Goku fighting this version of Goku. And you're like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, so like right away, don't put any logic to this. You know, they'll probably give a basic logic, like somebody took a bunch of universes and pulled them or some bullshit.
Yeah.
But don't think too much about this because it's not going to affect Dragon Ball Super as far as we know right now. But it's about a team of Dragon Ball characters made from different characters from different timelines and different universes.
Wow, I don't know.
It's really, it looks weird. I can tell you it'll make Dragon Ball fans happy because we're going to get a lot of what if fights
Okay,
that
that's
we
cool.
would never get. And that's one of the big things in the Dragon Ball community is like, damn, I bet this fool could whoop this fool's ass.
Yeah.
Or this version of this guy could beat this version of this guy's ass. It's a big thing in Dragon Ball.
Damn, so fuck death battles, right? Like,
Yeah,
just...
they made a whole show about Dragon Ball death battles. Cooler's in the movie. Fucking all these random characters you haven't seen in a long time. Some of them are mixed in there.
Oh, you said movie. Is it going to be a movie?
I'm
or
sorry,
is
in
it
the show.
series?
Sorry.
Okay.
He's a movie character.
Yeah.
A movie character is showing up in the show. And that's the first time that's happened.
Right, you said Freezer? Is it a movie?
Cooler.
Oh,
Frieza-
Cooler. Oh,
Frieza's
okay.
twin brother, Cooler,
Oh, okay.
who's only in the movies, is showing up for the first time in the anime because of this thing, you know? And,
What about their younger brother, Icebox?
you know about little Icebox? You know about little Icebox, bro? So yeah, I thought it's really
man.
interesting. It's gonna be good. I mean, I think it'll at least be entertaining if nothing else. The fights will be dope. You'll get to see matchups you never got. You'll probably get to see people use like powers they've never had or like
Cool.
reach limits they've never gotten.
Oh,
So
wow, that's a good freeze frame right there.
yeah.
Me saying cool.
So yeah, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, Dragon Ball Hero, July 5th.
Soon, huh?
No, so July 1st. I'm sorry.
It's even sooner.
Even sooner than that. All right, AJ, last piece of news.
Yeah, so Billy Mitchell, remember this guy? The King of Kong guy?
Oh yeah, the jackass, the liar.
Yeah. So ever since that they announced that like all his shit was taken off record and all that for his supposed cheating and all that, they he hasn't really said anything. I don't think. He just kept saying like, you know, just stay tuned. We'll have like an official announcement like pretty soon. Okay. So everyone's kind of been waiting for like what his side of the story is, right? along with Walter Day, who was the original. I think he was the founder of Twin Galaxies, and he was like the referee and stuff like that.
Sorry,
so
just to give a point of reference, what's the name of that documentary?
The King of Kong.
The King of Kong.
Yeah, so
Okay,
this is because of the King of Kong, this is all this has come to light because that was all a thing that no one really knew about or really like focused on. But ever since that, everyone's been like watching like just Donkey Kong scores and just old school scores in general. Ever since that came out. Anyways, recently, or not recently, but you know, Orange Lounge Radio and the Bobby Blackwolf show and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's kind of like
our old homies.
yeah, so that they're if anyone didn't know, they're kind of inspiration for this show. And they've been doing their shit for like at least a few more years than we have been doing our shit. But anyways, they have the VOG network. You know, say they together started their own network of just other shows and all that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so vognetwork.com if anyone wants to check it out. And they also sponsor a couple of events out in Atlanta where Bobby is based out. One of them is the Southern Fried Game Room, which is a showing or like a convention for old school arcade machines and pinball machines and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So people like bring their old machines and shit.
Yeah, and show it off and stuff like that. They have a couple panels and all that, and the VOG Network sponsors it. Therefore, the people who hold that event, you know, are kind of like in talks with Bobby Blackwolf and all that.
Okay.
And they asked him, hey, we're gonna have a panel with Billy Mitchell and Walter Day. They're gonna come through. They want to do a panel. Do you want to moderate it? Kind of host it? And he's like, yeah, for sure. But he's kind of scared because he knows about the whole beef that's going on, or the whole score thing.
They could get pulled into all that shit.
And this would kind of be like the first big interview where someone would actually get to ask him face to face about what was going on with that.
Basically, this is where he's gonna either call someone out and call them a liar, or say that he's got the real proof and some shit. It's gonna be drama.
Exactly. Yeah. So Bobby was kind of like tiptoeing around what he was going to be able to ask and all that like that. And then Billy Mitchell himself is like, give me everything you got, like nothing's off the table, you know, type of thing. And so Bobby was like, all right, so I'm gonna do more research about what I want to ask him, so I'm not like, so I can ask the right questions and like, you know, control the conversation the right way, as you're supposed to do as a moderator for these panels.
Yeah.
It's kind of steer. You're not, and he was also saying too, like he's not gonna try to like make him say stuff. He's just gonna ask the right questions
and get the real answers.
Just to get the thing kind of rolling, so he can do all his talking. But these panels are supposed to be more of, you know, the main person doing a lot of talking and moderator just kind of steering the conversation, you know. And then come the actual panel comes up, the kind of host of the show, whatever, kind of start talking to Bobby, and they're like, hey, yo, here's some like last minute tips or last minute stories you want to know about. Here's some emails that were going around in the Twin Galaxy emails thing, that you can, you know, also maybe question. At least you have some facts with you now. Yeah. This is 5 minutes before the show. During that time, Walter Day gets on stage, grabs the mics, and starts talking and starts telling his side of the story. And then Billy Mitchell comes through, and then Bobby comes up too, and Bobby doesn't even get to introduce himself. Freaking Billy Mitchell just starts talking and starts giving his side of the story. Bobby can't get a word in. There's been a couple points where Bobby tried to speak or say something. He's like, all right, so... And then Billy Mitchell just keeps talking. And so Bobby Black just drops, backs off. And
Billy Mitchell set him up.
That's what it seems like. After about almost an hour of Billy Mitchell just talking, Bobby Blackwell finally got to get a question in. And then Billy Mitchell just goes off more again. I think Bobby got like one or two more questions after that, but that's it for like a whole hour and a half. And so Variety, some big news corporation blog site, actually got a hold of the story. So it's a big story now that's gone nationwide and all that. And actually Bobby and VOG Network got a little mention in there too. So like I'm kind of excited about that. But Bobby was all kind of concerned that he was a bad host and stuff like that. So he actually gave his opinion about his side of the story, about what actually happened on stage and all that. Go look for him on Twitter, Bobby Blackwolf. Interesting story. I don't know what the whole conversation was about, though, because I haven't been able to find it anywhere yet. But I think John Jacobson of Video Game Outsiders might have a copy of it and might post it somewhere.
Oh, shit.
And then Bobby Blackwolf was also talking about on his show previously that he wanted to, like, you know, put it out too. So I'm not sure where it's going to come out. Or what's going to happen, or who's going to hear it, or where, or like anything. But something to keep an eye out. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I just want to throw it out there because I thought that was an interesting story about what happened and just how he kind of just admitted to everything. By the way, he did admit to everything on his own.
Damn.
about what was happening.
So he lied. So he was a bullshitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much he said, what was true and stuff like that, but he admitted to some shit. That's all I know. So
you
something
go.
to look into, some interesting shit. I'll probably come back with more facts on that next week.
All right.
But yeah.
Okay. Other thing. So yeah, let's get to music of the week then.
Yeah, music of the week, and then we'll do some E3 talk right after.
Yep.
Music.
Music of the week, people.
Yeah, it's part of the show where we share some music with you. It's what we've been listening to or we think you should be listening to.
All right.
And what you got for us, T?
I'll kick us off on for me it's an oldie. Song called 10 Minutes by Charles Hamilton. One of my favorites. He don't really. Well, yeah, he did still make. He made an album last year. Did you know?
Yeah, that's right.
It was okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, the older one was
I think I
better.
heard it.
Yeah, there's a few tracks that were really dope. Anyway, but this is called 10 Minutes by Charles Hamilton. AJ, what else you got?
That's funny. You're picking like an old track, right?
Yeah.
So am I.
My bad. What you got?
Because just like how you found that track, you said you were just randomly playing all your shit in
Yeah.
your iPod, and it came up like, oh, that's a good dope track.
Uh-huh.
Same thing happened to me. Because at work, I drive like different cars, and there's a CD player in one of the cars. Sometimes I want to play some music, and so actually, no, I did this in my own car because I have a CD player in my car. I found like some old Burns mix CDs I had. I'm like, I'm gonna start playing some of these, and I started playing some of them, and
You found some cool shit.
some Shaquille O'Neal.
My
strap
bad. Damn, you're taking it way back, bro. All right.
Yeah.
So Shaquille O'Neal strap play.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys after the music of the week.
Yeah, we back in some E3 talk. We are back, bitches.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Almost started again.
All right, so that was 10 Minutes by Charles Hamilton, and
Which was almost like 10 minutes, I swear.
it was longer than I imagined.
And
And then Shaquille O'Neal. The track is called what?
Strap Plane, which I'm surprised it was called Strap Plane. But yeah, some old school shit. Like for me, I remember like a while back, like one of my coworkers were kind of talking about like I don't know what happened. I think like either LeBron or Kobe put out a track or some shit like that,
Yeah.
or I think it was when Shaq went to Miami, and remember he started freestyling one time, talking shit about Kobe. I think it was that.
Oh, you know what? I think Kobe did it was like a fun thing. But yeah, I think he put something.
Yeah, I
out
think
there.
something happened. I don't know. And someone was like kind of cracking jokes like, oh yeah, like look at Shaq trying to rap or something like that. I was like, he fucking was rapping like back in the 90s.
He had an album.
Yeah, he had a whole
Yeah, he
album
had
and
an
shit.
album,
And they're
bro.
like, I like blew their mind at that point. They're like, what?
Apple had a damn album.
Yeah. But anyways, in case you didn't know, you heard it here first. No, not really, but.
All right, so we're not gonna go to news from here like we normally do.
And
We're-
this technically is news, though.
In a way, but we're gonna talk specifically. We do this every year. About E3.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
Okay.
This is the news. It feels weird if you don't do it, you know?
You're right. Tradition. So
E3.
I'm not gonna say I'm not underwhelmed, but the stuff I saw was awesome. But I didn't feel like I saw a lot of shit that was awesome to me.
You know what it is? Is your mic on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why you look low on this feed. Anyways, it's. I think we're at the point now where we know what we like and we know what we're gonna play and we know what we're not gonna play.
That's
so
true.
I'd say a lot of the shit that came out this year was dope, but it's just not something that we're gonna play.
And it's funny because I remember if you go back to like a few years ago, and then like we were hyped about everything because
Yeah.
everything looked awesome, and now
Yeah.
we can kind of discern like, this one looks like it. The trailer's awesome, but it's okay, or this one's not my kind of game anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Or it's like, oh, it's about time to doing that. It's like, oh, we're finally getting a trailer for this. Or it's like, oh, we're seeing this shit for the 5th time this year.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah, a lot of the stuff was stuff that we've seen stuff for. They just kind of showed us more.
Yeah.
But let's kick it off, man.
So I don't even know where to start.
I'll start. Let's start with Cuphead.
Cuphead? Okay, actually, I had that in my list. Actually, if you really want to start off with my list that I have here.
Do it, man.
Fortnite was announced for the Switch.
Mm.
I downloaded it because it's a free game to play. So if anyone has a Switch and wants to play Fortnite and don't have it in any other form,
For anyone that
now's
doesn't,
a way to do it.
for anyone that doesn't know what Fortnite is, it's a big deal that that's on Switch now.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, because it's on PC, it's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation, and now it's on Switch. I think it's even on mobile, or it's gonna be on mobile pretty soon,
wow.
or some shit like that. And what it's a shoot. It's a third person shooter rather, and it's a big battle royale. Actually, that's the main mode that everyone likes is the battle royale mode. Because there is like a whole story mode, single player mode, and all that too. But no one cares about that.
Everyone wants to fight.
Yeah, so everyone wants to play, and it's a big 100, literally 100 actual physical people are playing this game all in one map, and then all you gotta do is survive and be the last one standing.
Yeah.
You gotta find other people and kill them with
dope.
guns. That's all it is. That's all the game is. That's why it's so popular, because it's just easy to jump in and that's it. You just do shit, and you either win or you don't.
Yeah. So
But yeah, it's on the Switch now. I downloaded it and I played it today, and
you like
meh.
it?
I don't.
What's different?
So nothing's different. It's the exact same shit.
Okay, what's wrong?
What's wrong with it is I can't play it because it's a freaking stick. I have to play with sticks. I can't play with mouse and keyboard like I like playing on the PC. And whenever I play shooters, I forgot about this, but I remembered today because every time I was using the stick to look up and down, I was like, why is it going the opposite way?
Oh, the inversion.
I play inverted.
Yeah, that's right.
I play my vertical axis inverted. So every time I push up, it went up. I was like, this is weird. Why isn't it going down? So I don't like that. And you can't change it in
Oh, you can't change it?
You can't change it in Fortnite. At least I haven't found it. But I don't think you can change the invertedness on it.
If anyone can find a way to change the inversion, email us.
Let me know. Anyways, so that's also I didn't like the graphic because I've been playing on PC. I got a pretty good graphics card. I have a 980 GTX 980 in there, and playing on the Switch, this looks bad. It looks a little pixelated. I was surprised that I noticed shit like that. So that's the other reason why I don't think I'm gonna continue playing it on the Switch.
Can I pick one?
Yeah.
Tetris.
Okay, yeah, that's also on my list here. Actually, I have a bunch of trailers I wanted to show with I have a whole list. Actually, if
you can mute them. You can mute them.
Trailer, I'm gonna mute them and play them. Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Dude. Okay, so this is probably the one that showed us nothing, and I'm the most excited about for no reason. But the Tetris effect. Apparently, it's a scientific thing, which this trailer talks about. Is that people that even can't remember memories still remember playing Tetris? Yeah. So it's like, but anyway.
All right, the whole thing is like when you're about to go to sleep, you actually picture the shapes and just for random reasons, you know?
Which is true. That happened to me with Tetris a lot when I was younger, and it happened to me with Luminous too when we got really into that.
Yeah, and they call it the Tetris effect because they first kind of noticed it and discovered it with Tetris. But if you ever do that with anything else ever, it's called the Tetris effect now.
Like the shapes.
Like that's what it's officially called now, which is surprising.
And so the most exciting thing to me, I'm sure to you too, about this project is this next Tetris game is handled by the Luminous team. And you can tell right away because it looks like that firework game they made a long time ago.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, it's colorful. It has some dope music in the background.
And I'm
hoping they don't even show you anything in the trailer.
Yeah, they don't tell us anything about the gameplay, about what it's gonna be.
No.
What I do like though, AJ, is that the fact that the music seems to play into what's happening visually. I'm hoping that's what the Luminous team is bringing to this game.
Yeah.
Because that's what I love about Luminous. Luminous is an awesome puzzle game, but if Tetris could have the Luminous music feel, it'd be the best puzzle game in the history.
For sure.
Man, to me. Yeah? So I'm pretty hyped about this. The visuals were amazing. You could just watch the trailer over and over and just trip out.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so yeah, Tetris Effect is pretty exciting to me. What do you think about it, AJ? I mean, we don't know much. But...
Yeah, we don't know much, but I'm looking forward to it for sure. It definitely makes me want to play Luminous for the time being, at least. I mean, I love fucking Tetris too. Like, my favorite Tetris games. Thinking about it now, my first favorite actually is the 64 version called the New Tetris. I don't know.
I know you like that. I don't like it, but
no one really likes it, but I love that one. And then the DS one, Tetris on the Nintendo DS, that was dope.
See, my two favorites are Tetris Attack and then Tetris Elements.
Elements was weird. Actually, I got an element fill from this for a little bit.
You know what? I think that's probably what made me even think about it. Is seeing this shit. Like, that game was fun.
But yeah, coming out fall 2018.
Right.
Enhanced, I guess, is the people responsible for it, which is, I guess, they were behind Luminous.
And then the Unreal Engine is going to be used in it.
Yeah, which is interesting. But yeah, look out for that. I mean, I got nothing else to say about that really until we see more. And then what else was there? Oh, Dead or Alive 6.
Oh yeah, finally. We thought that there weren't going to be any more of this, and now there's a new Dead or Alive coming out.
Yeah, because like when they're like recently, they're kind of talking about, oh yeah, like we're gonna end the Dead or Alive 5 series as coming to a close and all that. So everyone was kind of taking that as okay, they're gonna be done with the whole series, I guess, finally or something like that. But no, they randomly came out with it. Dead or Alive 6 coming out.
Yeah, it looks like a lot. There's a few familiar faces, but I see a lot of new characters. It's pretty interesting.
I feel like I'm seeing new characters too, but I wonder if they were from any of the previous versions because
because we're like two
yeah, we
behind.
played 2. Yeah, we played 2. We didn't play 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
wanted to play 5, but now I'm gonna wait because there's 6 coming out. So
Yeah, so
why am I gonna waste money on 5 now?
And also the supernatural and magical elements still seem to be limited to the ninja characters because everyone else looks like they're just fiting.
Yeah,
Just the ninja characters are using powers.
that's
and
true.
shit.
Yeah,
But that's usually the case with this game.
it looks cool.
'Cause
There was one new mechanic that I noticed too, where
The
like
blood splatter.
not the blood spatter stuff, but that's like face like a close up when something's kind of close, like about to happen. It
Oh,
kind of
that,
zooms
yeah,
in on the
yeah.
face like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's like a face on face fucking punch right there. I wonder if that's gonna be actually part of the engine of the actual gameplay or not.
Yep.
But
It'd be cool.
That would
It'd be
be
cool
cool.
if it was an engine. And at the very end, they show you Kasumi, just to let you know she's still in it.
yeah, I think they showed her fighting in it, right?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Was there a date on this? Early 2019, as most of the games that were showed off at E3.
Yeah. There's a few things that you got that same day or the next day. But, all right, yeah, so Dead or Alive.
Actually, the thing with Fortnite, what was crazy is like when they showed it off at the Nintendo booth, they're also like, oh yeah, by the way, it's out today.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
like
so that was pretty cool.
That's always the funnest part about E3, the things where they show you and they're like, oh, by the way, yeah, it's coming out today.
Yeah,
or it's
that-
out right now or
yeah.
something, you know?
I'm noticing that doing that now with like mobile games or downloadable games, they'll do that.
I didn't even see it, but I just see right now that there's a Devil May Cry. Fuck, I didn't
Yeah,
even see
yeah.
that.
So we're gonna talk about that a little bit next, or at least show it off. But so Calibur,
Yes.
got a new little trailer, a story mode trailer, as it seems.
Soul Calibur 6, right?
Of course, there's narration over this trailer and all that, but yeah, Soul Calibur 6. They just showed off a trailer pretty much, and we also got a date,
Oh, okay, what's the date?
October 19th this year.
Ooh, okay. Finally, someone did us right, huh?
Yeah, for sure. So we got that going on. Also, oh yeah, actually, I wanted to see this trailer instead because this looked pretty dope.
I'm still mad Maxie's not blonde anymore.
Someday, I know. Maybe wasn't that a palette swap?
No, in every other game it was, but in number 3, that was his look. Remember he was blonde?
Oh yeah,
And then you could switch it back to the original one?
He
But
had
no
a-
one liked the blonde one. I just think it's funny.
he had a phase. Anyways,
He had a
Nvidia Nvidia put out a thing showing off that this game's gonna be in 4K, 60 frames per second, which sounds fucking sick.
Yeah, dude, it seems like a game that would need that from what we're seeing. from
Yeah,
the graphics.
and then this is supposed to be live gameplay right here. And then we got Taki, which I'm kind of like how her outfit kind of rips.
Yeah, the rips. I like that too. Taki's my personal favorite.
But yeah, it looks pretty cool, and I think this is kind of like a showcase with it kind of showing off the big moves.
Yeah.
Because Taki just kind of takes this to the face right here from Siegfried.
Just to see. Oh shit!
But it looks pretty dope with all the fucking colors and sparkles.
I hope
so sparkly.
I hope Exorcism Cancel comes back.
I don't know.
It's
There's our boy Maxi right there. Also, apparently on Twitter, the what's this guy's name? One of the main producers on the game, Akubo. I don't know his whole name, but his name's Akubo. Someone on Twitter. Actually, I'm gonna bring the tweet again because what did it say? Oh, I gotta find it again. But some sneaky stuff it was saying in Twitter. That's why people got to pay attention to Twitter and stuff like that. But someone was kind of complaining or saying something about Talum not being mentioned or something like that. And then so he actually replied to it, and this is what he said. Actually, I have it right here. He said, and it's actually laid out just like this. On the first line, it says, "Thank you." Next line says, "All for..." Actually, I'll read it all at once. "Thank you all for looking into my E3 interview." But it's all spaced out as "thank you" on the first line, "all for" on the second line, "looking" on the third line, "into" on the fourth line, and the last line is "my E3 interview." And if you look at it,
It spells
vertically,
out Talum.
it spells out Talum. So homie over here throwing out hints, and that got me happy actually.
I just don't understand why they took her out at all. Like it just, I don't
The
understand.
fifth, it's only the fifth. One game that took her out was the fifth game.
Yeah, like
That was it. Well, yeah, why? But
I just don't get it.
at least there's a mention that she might be coming back.
No, she's coming back. He would if she wasn't coming back, he wouldn't have said shit.
True.
He just wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
That's usually what
So
happens.
I appreciate the hints right there.
That means he's getting her ready for DLC tonight. You know what I mean? That's what that means.
He's like, oh shit, I forgot this is the character that people wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
He's like, who's Talum again? And he's like, oh yeah, I made that one.
oh yeah, and there's also one more thing about Soul Calibur, the ESRB, the something board. They rate the games and all that, right? Give us the ratings, the E for all and all that shit, right? They actually have on their thing the rating for Soul Calibur 6, and then in the game's description, they put why it's rated that way. And they said in the description, this is a fighting game in which players engage in one-on-one combat with a large cast of supernatural and human characters. Characters punch, kick, and throw each other to drain opponents' life meters. Several characters use swords, spears, pistols, axes, and nunchucks while fighting.
Pistols?
So,
Cervantes.
so people were looking at this as a hint to characters that haven't been announced yet.
Cervantes.
Spears.
Oh, Sangmina.
Sungmina, maybe healed?
Oh, yeah, or healed.
Yeah.
And dude, fucking guns. We haven't seen anyone use it but Cervantes.
Cervantes, yeah. Axis, Astroth, because he hasn't been announced yet.
Oh, Astroth hasn't
But
been
supposedly he
announced.
was spotted in that story trailer that I was playing.
Oh,
a
he's
minute
like
ago.
in there somewhere?
Yeah, he's like in there somewhere.
Okay.
So, I guess he's going to be announced pretty soon.
Disgusting.
Right? Actually, I have a whole soundboard laid out for him
For Astroth.
that I was going
He had
to
the
surprise
best
you with one
fucking
day.
vocals in the whole
But
game.
I have it on the soundboard. I just got to change files, and I'm
My
like about to do all that
bad.
right now. But anyways,
All right. Other thing, Cuphead. Cuphead was more of a promise than them showing us things, I would say. Wouldn't you say so?
it's DLC coming out.
Yeah. It's
What,
not.
January or some shit? In 2019 sometime, right?
Yeah. I think they said early 2019.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
telling you.
we're not getting a new Cuphead game. However, the DLC looks like they're kind of hyping it up to be extensive. Because the only thing they said is we're gonna get new levels, new bosses, new weapons, and new charms.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get a big update that might like add a whole new arc to the game, basically. But also, I like Mugman's Happy Dance, by the way. They added the legendary Chalice Girl as a playable character. So now she joins Cuphead and Mugman.
Is this
I don't know if
character
this means...
you meet in the game at all?
Yeah, she's the one. The Chalice is the one that gives you like bonuses and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she is a character, and now she's playable.
Cool.
And the thing about that is that 3 characters is a weird number. It's cool to have an extra palette number, you know, like maybe if you just want to play someone differently.
Huh.
But 3 characters is a weird number. What if Cuphead has 4 characters?
Yeah,
for the
they showed up
DLC?
that salt guy at the end of the trailer there too.
did.
So what if he's a playable character too?
Because I'm like, what's the point of putting a new shop owner, right? He looked like he might be playable.
Or what if? Because you can do dual, like co-op playing, right?
Mhm.
What if the co-op extends to 3 players?
Well, I was thinking that they're holding back on a 4th.
Okay, maybe.
And it'll extend to 3-player mode, 4-player mode, 2-player versus mode. You know, yeah, like who know, or maybe there'll be a brand new mode where
But
you
not every game's even number with characters. Like
No.
because Rampage only had 3.
That's true, but it's been a long time since we've seen something like that.
True. So I mean, this is a based off old school like genre stuff. So maybe they'll just keep with 3, like because Rampage did that back in the day.
You make a solid
Who
point.
knows?
That
Yeah.
could be.
Just to
could
throw
be.
points out there. In case anyone gets upset that we predicted 4 characters and didn't happen, at least we also predicted 3 characters. And look,
Exactly, we got it all.
yeah, one of us is gonna be right.
What
But
was
yeah,
this?
that's crazy. And then that's DLC for 2019,
Yeah.
which, like you said, new levels and shit like that, which is pretty cool. Also, a big game that they announced, Fallout 76, which looks pretty dope.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like the multiplayer shit in that too.
And the 76 is not a year. It's about the bunker that this story is about.
Yeah, like the name of the bunker and stuff like that. I'm not too much like familiar with the Fallout series and all that,
All-
but the trailer looked pretty dope.
All I know is that
And the
every
gameplay.
Fallout is about a different bunker of people that survived. That's all I know.
What's crazy is that the co-op thing that they're showing off. Apparently, you have to build your own bunkers and shit and survive, and then you can actually go out and explore the world. And if you go far enough, you can find actually nuclear sites where you can actually launch nukes.
What?
And as you're like wandering the openness, you can find clues to the actual codes to actually launch the nukes.
Wow.
Which sounds fucking crazy.
That does sound crazy.
So I thought that was pretty dope. I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it though.
I'm not too into the first, or that's the third person. I'm not too into the shooters, but
Another game that people were talking about, Cyberpunk 2077.
I don't think I saw that.
It looked pretty dope. It looks like a GTA type of game type of thing. It's like one of
This
your
is an
basic
original
games.
game?
Yeah.
Okay.
From Bethesda, I think. I forgot who it was. But it looked pretty dope, actually. I'm looking forward to other people playing that. Which is going to be like the theme for all these games. And then also, which you didn't know, which I'm about to play right now, Devil May Cry. Oh, CD Projekt Red, thank you, Cuckoo, is making the Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, okay.
But also, Devil May Cry 5
Yes.
was also announced.
So I haven't seen or I don't know anything about this. I just saw it right now when we were originally setting up. So.
I haven't even seen the trailer yet, thinking about it, but I have it on our things to kind of check out real quick
And all we know,
talk about.
and we definitely know that Devil May Cry is like a fun one-player game.
Yeah,
About zombie and vampire hunting. Looks badass already. I'm excited from what I'm seeing right now. I've always wanted to play Devil May Cry, but I just never got to.
Yeah, me neither. I've never been interested in vampires. Vampires, right?
Well, you're killing
This
it. If you're
motherfucker
not
has an
interested-
arm.
God
metal
damn!
arm.
Shooting electricity and shit. Okay. Well,
Oh, it's like a
you
hacky
heard it here
slash.
first, guys. You're getting our live reaction to all
Seriously.
this shit. You know?
All right. Anyways, next one. I'll skip this. I can skip, right? The one that everyone's been waiting for. I think we got something about it recently. But maybe we got. No, I think this is the first time we've seen more. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yes, this is new.
Yes.
And on top of that, the console that it's coming out on is a surprise, right?
Actually, it's coming out on like every console.
Oh, okay, it wasn't just Xbox.
It was not just
Okay, so-
everybody showed off this trailer.
Oh, okay. I just saw the Microsoft.
Like Ubisoft, I mean, was it no? Square Enix had it at their conference and showed it off, of course. And I think on Microsoft, I think PlayStation also showed it off too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I only saw the Xbox one for this. That's why I was like, whoa, what the fuck? It's only Xbox?
No,
okay,
yeah,
so it's
no.
on everything.
Yeah, it's on everything. Everyone just wants to show it off. But finally, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Electrical Parade?
don't know much about it.
Ratatouille.
Oh, I like that. That's
Yeah.
dope. I'm a little mad that Frozen's in there, but that's probably just because I haven't seen
Wreck-It
Frozen.
Ralph. Frozen's pretty good though. I actually liked it.
One day I'll give it a watch.
Rapunzel or
From
Tangled.
Tangled, yeah. Wreck-It Ralph.
I don't even know what else. Everyone's kind of expecting like I hate the fucking gummy ship shit, man. That shit's still here.
Where's that from?
The gummy ship? No, that was like a core mechanic. Surprisingly, in the first game.
Oh god.
Because I played a lot of the first game. I didn't finish it though, but I played a lot of it, and I hate doing gummy ship stuff. Just to travel between worlds, you have to like build a ship and survive just to get to the next planet, the next world. I don't know. I didn't like it. King
And-
Mickey's back.
And I will say, we haven't seen any Final Fantasy shit yet.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I don't know.
That's one thing I saw when I was looking at the trailer. That's the one thing I noticed that I was wondering about. Where the fuck are the Final Fantasy fools?
Oh, and this thing, I don't know. No, we saw. Oh, well, actually, it's like that's right. They were very heavily like in the first game, but I think they all have unique characters enough to where you can not use the Final Fantasy
but
characters.
that was the whole point of the game. Kingdom Hearts is Final Fantasy blends with Disney. That's the whole point.
I think that was the point for the first game, but I don't think that carried on.
The second one's like that too.
The second one was like that too.
Yeah, Sephiroth's the final boss from Final Fantasy VII. I'm very confused. I mean, it might be because the new Final Fantasy games suck.
Or maybe there's enough characters, original Kingdom Hearts characters that if we put Final Fantasy characters, it's gonna be too much.
Oh, it could be. Or shit, maybe they're holding back the fucking Final Fantasy parts,
Maybe.
Could be.
Maybe they'll introduce Greg.
Oh, shit, well, actually, I think I just saw one Final Fantasy character.
Oh, okay.
They got one.
All right. I don't know. I wouldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you a Final Fantasy character from a Kingdom Hearts character. So I don't even know.
Alright.
I don't even know who this bitch is.
So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is real. They actually put a rough date on it. It wasn't a specific
I think
date.
it was specific.
Was it specific?
I think it was January 29th, 2019.
Was it that specific?
I think so. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, January 29th. You're
Woo!
right.
Everyone
Alright.
clapped. Everyone's excited.
I know everyone's
and stuff
probably
like
losing
that.
their fucking shit because
Yeah.
they're fucking overwaiting for this shit.
Yeah, for reals. But yeah, okay, that's Kingdom Hearts. We also saw
Let's talk
Jump Force. What do you think about Jump Force?
I don't even know what that is. Which one was that?
Jump Force is the anime one. Fucking the shonen jump shit.
Oh, Jump Force. Yeah. Okay. It looks awesome from the trailer, but none of this is gameplay.
And none of this is gameplay?
Well, skip to the last half. Let me see.
Oh, fucking Luffy, right? That's his name?
Yeah, Luffy.
Oh,
Yep.
shit. I know
Oh,
my one
bad,
thing. I've never
you
seen an
did?
episode. I fucking
My
know
bad.
the main character.
Skip ahead. Yeah,
Fucking
skip ahead.
Cooler, or is that Freezer?
Freezer, yeah.
And then Dragon Ball Z's there. And
oh, no, there is a
Naruto's
little
there.
gameplay. There's a little gameplay.
Yeah. Fucking
If
Kyuubi,
it's... Okay.
Kurama.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
If it's widescreen... I mean, if it's full screen like the fucking games have been until the last one, I'm with it. If they try that fucking bullshit widescreen with the
I
split
don't know
screen
what
weird...
the fuck was that.
Dude, that
in
game
last
was
game.
so-
I don't even know what the name is called. I can't even
It was
tell you
Jump
guys.
All-Stars.
Jump All Stars? Okay, so we can tell you to avoid that game.
Bro, that game was so whack. And I played Jump Superstars 1 and 2. They're both pretty awesome, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like,
Who the fuck? Oh, wait, who's that?
that was
That's
Light
important.
from Death Note.
Okay, so Death Note is some characters. Also, because there was like a little interview after the trailer was dropped with the creators of the game, and one of them was a big anime head, and then she was like asking all these questions, like, okay, can I ask you questions about like any other characters? He's like, I'm not sure if I can answer any of that now. I was like, okay, what about like Yu Yu Hakusho? And he's like, I can't say anything right now.
Oh,
I was like, what? Yu someone dropped Yu dropped. So but
well, you know,
name dropped Yu Yu Hakusho and
when
shit.
that last Jump All-Star game came out, you remember what the surprise announcements were at the very end? It was Gon from Hunter x Hunter and Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. When that last one came out, that was the surprise announcement, like a week before it came out. Everyone was expecting, Goku, Luffy, Naruto, right? Obviously. At the last minute, they said Yusuke and Gon from fucking Hunter x Hunter. Because it's the same writer,
Yeah, let's just show.
And that's why everyone was, like, losing their shit at the same time. Like, oh, fuck, they're both in it,
Right.
And, like, yeah, sadly, that game gets lost. I mean, that creator's stuff gets lost in a lot of shonen stuff because his shit's not consistent, But, like, that's why people are hyped whenever they get announced.
Like, for real.
So, all right, yeah. So, to answer your question, I don't know how to feel. I gotta try it. I gotta play it because I bought that Jump All Star blindly because I trusted them and they fucking pissed me the fuck off. Remember we tried to play it. We're like, we didn't finish the fight. Remember we started fighting and we're like, okay, no.
Because at some point we just like started like not making sense of it. We're like, I don't know what's going on, and the way it looked was just.
Remember it was all stretched out, and we're like, wait, what is that over there in the corner? Like, yeah, man. All right, so I'm hoping, man, just don't fuck it up.
All right, and then
let's start wrapping it soon. Which other one you want to talk about?
Okay, Battletoads was kind of announced.
What?
An exclusive. They didn't show us anything but a logo, and I don't know what the beginning was. I was gonna kind of play it right here, but yeah, I do kind of want to get through this real quick. But yeah, that was another thing. Battletoads for Xbox, though.
Interesting.
It seems to be an exclusive. 2019 will return in 2019.
Oh, let
Rare's
me
involved, so that's cool.
One quick thing I want to say. There was an announcement for what was the one I was going to bring up right now? God damn it!
I'll probably bring it up.
You keep going. I'm gonna think.
So
about what
Gears 5 is the only reason why I want to bring this up real quick is because it's called Gears 5 and not Gears of War 5.
Why?
I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out there. But Gears 5, everyone lose your shit over Gears. I'm not that interested. I know DJ played it though, so if we had DJ
it's
here,
a good game.
we'll
It's not my favorite.
Yeah, and then also Microsoft wants to just drop bombs and shit because they really need to fucking drop all the bombs they can. Yeah. So they also kind of alluded to a new Halo Infinite.
Yes, Master Chief is the thing that surprises you at the very end.
Yep. Yeah. So we have a little announcement for that. No date for that at all. Remake for Resident Evil 2 was also a thing. What did you think of this? Because I never played Resident Evil.
I like that they're finally redoing it because it's like arguably the best Resident Evil, or like the most popular one, and like that shit's way overdue. And the last remake they did for this was the GameCube one when GameCube got released.
Wow. Okay.
That was the last time they made this, and so it's like, dude, this is way overdue. So I'm so glad they fucking did it.
And then everyone's kind of liking the remake too because it's not like up-res, the old game or anything like that. It's completely remade.
Yeah, it looks like the newest Resident Evils, like Resident Evil 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Like.
So that's pretty cool. And then also the Spider-Man game. I don't even know what the game's called.
That's what I was going to talk. Spider-Man for the PS4. I think this is called Spider-Man.
I think this is called Spider-Man too, yeah.
And,
or just Spider-Man.
What I wanted to mention, this is the news I was talking about that I forgot to say. So in this trailer, there's a quick moment where you see a newspaper.
Uh-huh.
And the newspaper references Nelson Murdoch.
Who is?
Daredevil.
Oh, yeah.
His homie. And it talks about their law firm.
Nelson and Murdoch?
Yeah, in a random newspaper scene in this trailer. So people are wondering, is Daredevil in this? Will he be DLC? Will he be alternate outfit or alternate character?
Oh, was that just a clever Easter egg?
Could be. Marvel's known for doing that in their games, Yeah. But they're also known for doing palette swaps or like other characters with different abilities and shit.
Right.
So people are wondering, will Daredevil be playable? And may I say, this game looks fucking awesome from the way the fights look. They're finally giving Spider-Man like new abilities we never seen, like shit,
What kind of this game reminded me of is like Batman Arkham Asylum, or Arkham City, one of those games where like all the villains get loose on the city and Batman needs to go recover them.
And it's funny you say that because it takes place on the raft.
Yeah, and this is on the raft, which is the superhero fucking jail cell, similar to Arkham, which I never put that together before. That Marvel has their own Arkham,
Yeah, they do.
or DC has their own Raft.
Well, no, Marvel copied the DC one on that one, but way later down the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so people were also kind of afraid, like, oh, I hope this isn't like an Arkham game.
I know, because the last one wasn't so great.
Maybe, I
Or
don't
people
know.
didn't love it like they loved the first two.
I don't know. But anyways, game looked dope. Check it out.
So we skip to the main
If I was into it, I would check it out too. The Last of Us Part 2 was also announced.
with a banjo.
Super Mario Party. I'm sorry, yeah, Super Mario Party, which that was an interesting name.
Oh yeah, that's dope. They called it that.
Yeah, I just want to show up the technology they have here. Is like how they're like trying to set up the screen and like, oh yeah, we should have it this way. No, let's have it this way. Like, because you can use 2 screens to play one game.
Yeah,
And
it's
then-
all strategy. It looks like.
Yeah, and the screen they can be like kind of put together to play a map on the game. And all you got to do is like swipe between the 2 screens to let the game know where the screens are positioned, and then you can play a game like an
To answer your
overhead
question,
view.
the game's called Marvel's Spider-Man.
Oh, to me it's called Spider-Man.
Exactly.
But yeah, Super Mario Party. It's not Mario Party 10 or 11 or anything. It's Super Mario Party
Yeah, specifically.
for the Switch.
Which Mario Party 2 should have been called that. But whatever. All right, so
Wait, I want to know when this comes out. October 5th, 2018.
there you go. Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, so
Oh,
another
man.
October game.
New fights in the house. I already know. Okay. So can we get to the main point?
Yes.
The main point.
Main thing that we are excited about here at Unfocused.
Are you guys ready?
We just wanted to shine a little bit of light to what E3 is about, and that's all the games that people were hyped about.
So
Main thing,
Sakurai had a great fucking interview about Super Smash Brothers. And not only did he talk about Super Smash Brothers, he talked about it from the ground up. Like, he literally talked about everything.
so it's called Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, which is interesting. I was listening to a couple of podcasts about video games, and a lot of people that don't play Smash were like, oh, this looks like an update to the Wii U. It's not.
It's not.
It
It's
is
brand new
not.
game.
Because there's some new mechanics in it, too.
And there'll be new moves from what they said.
Yeah, there's some new shit. What do we got here? Insomniac said there would be a lot of hero cameos for the Spider-Man game. Take it with a grain of salt, but a 4chan leaker has stated that Smash Ultimate will have Simon Belmont from Castlevania as a new character.
Oh,
So-
that would be dope.
That's some rumors going around.
I mean, that would be a smart move. I
That'd
hope
be
you're
cool.
right. Because, like, he's been Nintendo forever. Like,
True.
fucking put him on there already. Put one of these fuckers from Castlevania in there, you know? Yeah, so this game is awesome because what we learned from Sakurai is this game will include every character.
Yes, everyone is here was like one of the things it said.
It was the
on
main
screen.
main highlight.
And
Everyone's here.
Yeah, and it's when they show you Snake, because Snake is fucking coming back.
Yeah, they show you
I
Snake.
want to see that screen real
They
quick.
show you Sonic.
There it is.
Yeah,
Fucking Snake comes through.
warps
I was like,
in.
oh shit, Snake is here. And it says everyone is here. It's like, oh my god, everyone.
Dude, it's
See?
not. Here comes a new challenger. Here comes an old challenger.
Fucking Pichu's
You know,
back.
all the old challengers.
Roy's making another comeback.
Yep.
He's like, don't call it a comeback. It's been here
Ike
for
is
years.
there.
Yeah,
Diddy
Omar,
Kong.
Lucario.
Everyone. Literally
Pokemon.
everyone.
I can't remember what was the.
Still trainer. Still trainer.
Yeah, so it's Trainer with the 3-in-1.
Yeah.
Weren't they split?
No.
They were never split.
No.
I thought they were. Or at least we got.
No, that game we played, that fake Smash one, had them split. Remember?
No,
Where they created a new move for
so-
each of them.
I think it was the last game where it was just Charizard. There was no Squirtle or Ivysaur.
Oh. Well. No, I think that's that version we played. That fun version we played where
No,
they separated them.
yeah, no, I know that, but cause like, why would they have it be a big deal that they're back? And I think it's because the last game didn't have score. You know why they didn't have it? Because the fucking Wii U can handle 8-player modes
You're right.
with like ice climbers and
you're
shit.
right. I remember
So I think they
talking about-
separated
And
Pokemon
they
Trainer.
even said that about Pokemon Trainer. And you're right,
And Ice
Charizard was
Climbers.
separate, and
Yeah.
Pikachu was separate, and that
yeah,
was it.
and there was no Squirtle or Ivysaur.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, so them being back is sort of a big thing.
Mega Man's back too.
Yeah, Mega Man's back.
They're all back. They're all back.
Everyone's here.
But on top of the ones that are back, AJ, correct me if you remember something, but I think only 3 characters are new.
So those new ones you're referring to would be
Splatoon,
yeah, the Inklings.
Inklings, yeah. I love this
Um,
collage, by the way.
Ridley.
It looks like the fucking
I-
16 Chapel shit. You
I
know,
fucking
like,
want this as a big banner.
As I was saying, and I want it on the wall, bro, on the ceiling. You know, like, fucking all of them right there. Fucking even Wario's all freaked out and shit. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's so sick. So yeah, 3 characters have been added that I can remember. I think it's only 3.
Yes, Inklings, Ridley, and Daisy. Who Daisy is an actual character,
She's a
an Echo Fighter.
yeah. They have a name finally.
Yeah,
We always called them.
it's like a palette swap.
No. We had a name for them. Remember, like there was a name that people were calling them for a while. Not clones. It was something like that, though, you know? But anyway, there's a real name. They're Echo Fighters.
Yeah,
now.
but Daisy isn't her own character though. She's Peach's like another form of it. But
Oh, really?
yeah,
She's not her own thing?
no, she's not her own thing.
Oh.
But she does have differences from Peach, which
What,
is
attack
weird.
differences?
Yeah, she has like the same
No.
movesets, but there's different things in it.
Bro, they should have just made her a different character if they're going to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
I know,
How are you
right?
going to change fucking... That's
Or
stupid.
they should have taken my advice that I've been talking about for years. Fucking give Peach her different moveset
Based
on
off Super Peach.
Super Princess Peach, and then give Daisy Peach's
With
old
the
set.
old swap, dude, which is what they did
Which
with
would've been
Fox.
dope.
Is that what they did with Fox, right? They gave, like,
Like
somebody
no.
else's old shit, and then... I'm sorry, Marth.
Marth.
They gave Lucina his old list, and he had his new shit still, remember?
I don't know what I
Well,
don't play
I'm-
them, so I don't even know.
I'm telling you for sure. Lucina has the old Marth shit. And, like, that was a genius idea, you know? Like,
Yeah, Cuckoo's in chat asking if they ever stated there would be more characters with echoes. I don't think they did, but they gave him a name, so I'm kind of guessing they would.
Can I also say that Ganon has a sword in this?
Ganon Smash attacks are all sword based.
Scary as fuck. We always made a joke that he doesn't use the sword because it would be unfair to the other characters.
Yeah.
Because he even pulls it out sometimes, you know, fucking...
Ice
but
Climbers
doesn't
are
use it, you
fucking
know?
back.
I know you were hyped when you saw Ice Climbers
No,
back
I was
up.
hyped when I saw Daisy because I was like, "Oh my god, Daisy! Are they gonna do what I fucking wanted?" And they're like, "Oh, she's gonna be an Echo character." I'm like, "Ah, fuck!" But I guess fine.
guess. Yeah.
Also, I was watching the counters because they were saying in the beginning of the thing, like, "Oh yeah, whenever you see a character's name, there's gonna be a number next to their name saying when they actually came into the series as a whole."
Yeah.
And the furthest one I saw, I think, was 64. So there's 64 plus characters.
No,
in the
that's
game.
so cool.
That's a fucking lot.
That's a lot, bro.
What else is some other things to go over?
Fun
real quick?
outfits, fun swaps.
Cube controllers coming back.
Cube controllers coming back.
So
We
they
talked
showed the
about that.
GameCube controller is going to have the little melee symbol on it. I think again. You're going to be able to use all the old amiibos. Also, any other amiibos that exist for a character you can also use. So you know how like Mario has like several different fucking Mario amiibos. All of them are going to be usable for him in the new Smash game.
Damn, did they plan that?
I don't know. Also, Inkling. There's going to be a new Splatoon Inkling amiibo for Smash specifically, and it's going to be the same fucking Inkling girl as we have here.
Yeah, with the long red hair.
Yeah, it looks the same, but it's a little bit different. And Sakurai went out of his way to point out that the ink take on her back is going to be the same, but the arrow will be at a different spot. You know how you have that little arrow on your ink take to let you know how much ink you need to use your sub weapon?
Right.
Well, apparently the ink thing is a thing in the game.
Did you see that?
What was that?
Oh, no, she can always... Yeah, never mind. Fine.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Don't worry.
But yeah, so ink, like what do you call it? Ink management is a thing in Smash Brothers for the Inkling.
Oh.
So all your attacks, you need to have enough ink for it. When you use your sub weapon, using a bomb, you need to have enough ink for it. And they actually move that little bar a little bit lower, so you can use more bombs. You know how like in the actual Splatoon game, you can throw 2 bombs and that's it.
Yeah,
for your
that's
ink.
all.
Yeah, you can throw a little bit more bombs than that in the actual Smash game, and they move that arrow down to indicate that. And it's also going to be repeated on the amiibo. So that's going to be the difference between the Smash amiibo Inkling and the normal Splatoon Inkling amiibo. So I thought that was something a little interesting. Also, they also mentioned that there will be a Ridley amiibo coming out soon as well.
There would have to be, yeah.
Dash attacks are back. I think they're gone.
Wait, no, they weren't gone. Oh, they were gone. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
That is back. Also, to go back to Echo characters, because Cuckoo's has some other news. He just read rumors right now saying that Ryu's Echo is going to be Ken, which makes sense.
Damn,
That'd
that'd
be
be
dope.
sick.
What else is there that's back? Dash attacks are back. Short hops is now an official term in Smash.
Oh, so that's a thing now?
Now it's a thing. And to do it, it's not just light jump and then attack. It's going to be pushing A and jump together. That is so scary. Like, he's just standing there. Like, he's been like there for like a good minute. But yeah, so pushing A and jump is a new set of buttons that you can do to do something a little bit different,
Dude,
which would be a short hop
that's
attack.
how it should have fucking been. Actually, that's pretty smart.
Apparently, there's going to be ladders on some levels, and while you're climbing up a ladder, you can attack. So you have a different type of
Oh.
attack.
That reminds me of a Mario game or some game where you can kick people while you're on a ladder. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, Mario World. Kick motherfuckers off while you're climbing shit. Right?
Yeah. Air dodging is back, like in angles,
Oh, okay.
which leaves room for wave dashing, which I think is back.
It would have to be if air dodging's back, because that's why they took out air dodging. Remember?
Mhm.
That's what was making wave dashing happen.
Yeah. Also, when it comes to dodging and rolling, the more you do those dodges, the more lag it's going to have in the back of it. The less recovery you'll have from it. So if you roll and it takes you like a second to roll, the more you do it, the longer it's going to take you to do that roll or to recover from it. Which means you'll be punished easily for rolling too much because you'll be at a vulnerable point for a second where you can't do shit until you recover out of your roll where you can easily be hit. So that kind of makes you or kind of forces you to not play so defensively.
Damn, Cloud has the limit break again. That's dope. All right, so final thoughts on this, bro.
Perfect shielding is a thing. Have you heard of perfect shielding?
Yeah, we mastered that.
Well, it's back because I wasn't
Was it
around
gone?
before. Yeah, I never knew how it actually worked. But the way they explained it was when you shield and get a hit, as soon as you let go of your shield, that's a perfect shield, and you're able to do something. It's like a parry almost, pretty much.
Yeah, just like remember the white blocking? Remember from Melee?
I never actually understood how to actually do it. Now I know. That's back.
Pretty sure I
though.
told you guys before how to do it, but I feel you.
All those final smashes are now all kind of cinematic. And
I saw that. That's
yeah,
cool.
and they're done like that to be a little bit faster.
Oh, so
you're
take up
back
time
into
from
the game.
Fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. 3 links now.
Yeah.
Got all 3 links there. AJ's worst nightmare.
Oh my god. And then one-on-one matches. When you're doing one-on-one matches, you'll be doing more damage than you would in multiple match games like
What?
doubles and free falls and stuff like that. So there's different damage depending on the mode you're playing.
That's cool.
So
I'm okay with that.
And then that's just to progress the game a little bit faster when doing one-on-ones.
That makes sense.
So you'll take more damage.
I'm actually
like
okay
that.
with that.
Yeah.
I like that.
What else is there? All stages have battle and omega forms. Oh,
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they have a final destination and a battlefield form like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then also, you select your stage now before you choose your character when you're playing just normal
Why?
matches.
Oh, that's genius! Stage first, character after?
Yep.
Wow. That almost makes me mad no one thought about that before now.
Right? So that's the thing now. What else is there? Oh, yeah, so if you're playing one-on-one, as soon as someone dies, the score gets displayed on the screen fully. Like, it's 2-3 or it's 3-5, whatever,
So
whatever stocks is.
Like the old way, right?
No, it's never been presented like that. The whole screen gets full, and it says it's 2-3 now, or it's 2-2.
They let everyone know this is where we're at.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So in addition to seeing your stocks below, the screen would just flash. As soon as someone dies, it will flash for that brief second while they're off the stage. Oh yeah, Shield and B is a new combination.
What the fuck does that do?
Pushing Shield and B, I guess it's different per character, but for the Inklings, for the Platoon characters, that's how you recharge your ink.
Oh, so it's like a miscellaneous effect for different characters?
I guess so, yeah. But that is a new thing, so every character can now have an additional ability, I suppose.
You know what's funny, AJ? We thought fucking Melee hardcore, right? We thought about everything they could do to that game. Remember, because we were thinking about Brawl before they made it, right?
Yeah.
It's funny they thought of all these cool things that we never thought of, and
Yeah.
they still never fucking did corner B moves.
Yeah.
That would fucking turn this game up, bro. Corner B moves, like, where they at?
Seriously.
You know what I mean? Or at least be able to direct them and shit, like something like that.
Well, there's something where you can direct some of the attacks.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, there should be corner B moves. Like, give it to us already, dude. Like, anyway, whatever.
And then also, for items, when you're using an assist trophy, let's say you call it the assist trophy, right? You throw it out, it's on your side.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to kill your assist trophy, I get a KO point for it.
Why? No, that's bullshit.
It's an assist. It's assisting you. It's another character, practically.
That's kind of bullshit.
So if you're playing like a time match without stocks, you get a point, a KO point.
I don't know if I like that, but okay. I could get used to it. That's not that bad.
But yeah, but those are some of the big things that were announced. I also did see the Smash Brothers Invitational, the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty dope. In between some of the main matches, they had free-for-all matches where they brought on stage some random people. The first set of random people they did for free-for-all was a bunch of cosplayers they found in the street for the event, and they played a free-for-all match. The second group, though, was pretty interesting. It was a bunch of, like, internet celebrities.
Huh.
So, like, this one chick from IGN was there. This one dude, Andre, from Black Nerd Comedy, he was there, too.
Him, yeah.
He also participated and did a free-for-all match. I think he ended up winning, actually.
Weird
And then
shit.
the third time they did it, a free-for-all one, it was a NFL player from the Packers, a WWE wrestling chick.
What?
Oh yeah, and also Zelda Williams was also.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so Robin Williams' daughter was there too. Also, the Dagger from Cloak and Dagger was also there too,
Oh shit, that's dope.
playing Smash. So that was pretty dope to see some of those faces there. And then also Zero, the Smash 4 god for that game, won the event.
Of course it did.
Mango was there too. Mango lost kind of early, but he was using the Splatling or the Splatoon characters, the Inklings. It was pretty interesting matches too. It came down to like Sonic versus Mario.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, also the demo they played there too was they didn't have all the characters.
You know what I want to know about is if turnaround grabbing is still a thing.
Ooh, that'd be good. I don't know if that's.
I want
a
to
thing.
know. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's.
Pit. Dark Pit is an Echo Fighter for Pit.
He should have been. I never liked that Dark Pit was
Daisy?
a separate character.
Is an Echo Fighter. Yeah, she's 13
13
for
3.
Peach, but she's a 3
That makes sense.
or E for Echo. Actually, I think that's what it is.
Oh, it's an E. Yeah, it was. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, she has these. It says here they look similar, but the moves. What does it say there?
They do different effects, like slightly different effects.
Yeah.
Like they make you fly differently. Or
Probably, yeah.
Different damage, you know.
Kind of like Xiao Yu and Miharu.
Oh yeah, damn, that's true. From
Tekken
from
4.
Tekken. Yeah. Alright.
Also, I just want to throw out, like, I feel like Sakurai was throwing out some shade here and there. Because after they announced everyone is here, he was like, yeah, we have all the characters. That was our main priority, to bring all the characters out. So don't expect any additional characters after this. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, he's like, that's it.
It's
This
complaining.
This is the game.
God.
I don't blame him. Alright, so that's E3, everyone. Is there anything else that we want to mention?
Oh, yes. Pokemon Let's Go. Pikachu and Eevee. So they also announced that the Pokeball Plus, when you buy it, will have a Mew already in it.
Oh, what?
And there's going to be a bundle where you can buy the game with the Pokeball Plus.
There you go. They did it.
And then also there was, they actually showed some gameplay for it. It looked pretty cool, but I can tell it's not a true main series game. Because they're definitely blending like Pokemon Go with some of the original shit.
Yeah.
And then I like the mechanic for like looking, you know how like you're kind of upset that you can see the Pokemon in the grass before you going up to it?
Yeah.
It looked kind of dope actually. How
And
you can
you-
just walk up to a Pokemon, and then they also show a little bit of differences too, because some Pokemon will glow different colors. And they were saying like we see a Pokemon kind of glowing, like it has this aura
It's
around
like
it.
a shiny or what?
It just tells you that there are different height distances. Because in the Pokemon Go game, they tell you when a Pokemon is like smaller or bigger than average or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And they're doing the same thing in this game too. So, oh yeah, also a little new mechanic. I just see the Splatoon sisters. That's an assist trophy, and as they're doing their little thing, the screen gets smaller and smaller and smaller, which means your blast radius on the outside, the borders of the actual level, also get smaller and smaller and smaller.
Oh, okay.
And then also, if you get into final or sudden death, same thing happens. Sudden death happens, the screen starts getting smaller and smaller and smaller as the sudden death progresses.
Interesting.
Remember how they used to drop the bombs after a couple minutes?
Yeah,
I'm not sure if they still do that or not, but
They
now-
find a way to.
but they're doing something different at least, which is making the screen smaller.
I'm mad Bomberman's not playable. But anyway,
No, but he's an assist trophy though.
he's alright. Alright, so, yeah, you guys, E3 right there. AJ, what you got planned for your Unfocused week, man?
I got Sonic issue number 5, so I want to read that.
Oh, shit. Do you have a better grasp of, like, what's going on as far as what it's connected to now? No. Huh?
No,
You still look like...
because they're still not exactly telling us. Like I said last time, I'm waiting for like the original Archie series characters to show up or be mentioned, and I haven't gotten that yet. But they keep mentioning like how there was a war before, and Dr. Robotnik was in the war, and he lost, and he
That's the
and
Freedom
they haven't
Fighter
seen
shit,
it.
right?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, so there is something, but Eggman or Robotnik shows up in this next issue, so I need to go and read that.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to do that. I'll probably start putting my arcade stick together.
Alright.
Probably this week, maybe. And I don't know, probably just look up more E3 shit that I missed.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's stuff we missed. Alright, and for me, I'm going to finish Jessica Jones. That's the plan before next Unfocused. I want to be done with it.
Oh yeah, watch Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the first episode of Cloak and Dagger. May I watch it tonight?
Incredibles 2 drops
Comes
today
out tonight.
or tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck.
By the way, anyone interested in watching Cloak and Dagger, as I said earlier, it is on Hulu, and a new episode drops every Thursday, I believe. So there should be a new episode today.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Breath of the Wild. I want to play that. I'm going to fucking really break that shit open. That's the plan. I want to fucking play it.
Do it.
Alright, guys. That was Unfocused, episode 186. I thought it was a pretty good one. Yeah? Like, considering the E3 talk, we got it pretty quick.
Yeah, so anyone has any stuff to talk about, mention that we didn't talk about or mention, just email us at unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com or tweet us at unfocused28.
Comment, like, and subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yep.
Collision28. You can download us for free on iTunes, and make sure you comment and subscribe there as well. Unfocused Podcast is how you find it.
That's right. Yeah. And then, of course, you can always catch us live on twitch.tv/collision28, since it is a Collision 28 production. So when we go live, that's where we're doing the show.
YouTube.com/Unfocused.
Unfocused Podcast, actually.
I'm sorry, /Unfocused Podcast.
But yeah, I think that's it. We're out. I'm out of breath.